Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to our crazy farming simulator series. And get through the hedge again. I won't bother coming up through and ploughing this up or anything. There's no need to be doing that. But just like being able to get right around the edge of this does make life a little bit easier. And also, in order to be able to get a little bit of extra grass, just in case we do want some, we can go around these fields as well, and we can take in all of the edges on these, and I can go right round the very edges of these fields here and reach right across the road and get a bit more as well. Now, there are purists among you who may consider this to be sort of playing the system a little bit, and perhaps even being a little bit cheaty doing it like this. And especially when you're doing it like that, because if you run a mower over crops that are actually ready to harvest, it does turn them into... If I didn't have any grass there, it would actually be turning that into... I would just be harvesting the crop. Is something that I have noticed previously. Yeah, I do understand that there are those among you who might consider that to be a little bit, perhaps, cheating, right there. See, we've got all of that straw. Yes, that could be classed as maybe cheating. Do I care? No. Do I feel any shame for doing this whatsoever? Again, no. None whatsoever. Absolutely no shame whatsoever. I regret nothing, and I'm going to keep doing it. Because why not? You only live once. Now then, I'm going to turn round at this point, and we're going to start going this way, and then our massive great big mower is going to reach back into our own land. I'm not going to worry about the rest of the bits that we've got over there on our arable side. I'm just going to go around the grass because I kind of want to get through this reasonably quickly, and this is the best way to get through this reasonably quickly. We just run around it like this. I'll move out over this side here just a little bit. There. And I guess really I want to go out round there so that I can get around the edge of our land. And then just go like this. So if it's one great big field, everything all joined in together, it's quite quick and easy to get round it. As you can see, I'm already sort of getting round it fairly quick and easy. And I've done a bit of work experimenting with how this can work out. And it's nice and quick and easy if you kind of have a system like this going, and you're taking in, just building up chunks of fields. And it's beautiful. It really is. You get through all of your mowing in absolutely no time at all. It's literally just a few minutes. All your mowing is done, and then you move on to the next job. Now, I do appreciate that this style of gameplay is not for everybody, and that there are quite a few people who would be horrified at this style of gameplay. However, I do also appreciate that most of the people who would be utterly horrified at this style of gameplay are probably not watching this particular series. So, I'm not too worried. Now, am I going to be able to get through this gateway? Sort of. Sort of. Sort of is fine. That's acceptable behavior to me. Right, I'm going to have to sort of come around here for our hedgerows. If I got a hedgerow, I've got one in there. Right, I have a hedgerow right there, so I can go up this way, and then I'll do the other bit of hedgerow around that way. There's a little tiny bit there where that trailer is that got left behind. Man down. However, if I do that, I can actually gather all of that up. And that's pretty much all of the mowing. There's a little tiny patch left here in the middle, but there isn't much. Right, that's how big this mower is. I love this mower. This mower is absolutely wonderful. It's going to cost me 1.2 million to be able to buy it outright, so we may not necessarily be able to do that just yet. But we're not far off, I don't think, of being able to afford this one. Now, there's a couple of other things that I want to buy as well, though. So I've got to, like, decide which I want and when. Now, I'm going to bring this one down here. And I'm going to kind of, like, tidy up this side of the field first. And then we're going to spin round. And then we're going to come back along it this way. And that should take care... Yep, that will take care of everything else. Right, job done. Finished. That is my mowing job done. Now, I've also got a bit over by the greenhouses that I could go and get. So I'm actually going to go and do that now. We're going to stop that one. And unfortunately, though... Well, actually, that's not unfortunate at all. I can just stop that one, and then I can fold that one up. But I need to empty out the bales. There isn't a bale in there. The trailer's already hauled it out, but that's fine. Oops, no. Now I can close that one up. The trailer has unhitched itself. So I want to... No, I want to do this. I want to change over to that one. Turn that one off. So put it'll put straps onto the bales. And then I can unhitch that one. And then I can reverse back. And that will put the hitch in the correct spot. Because I kind of need that one to be center in order to be able to get up through our track that we've got up here. Because this is the one bit that makes it difficult with our farm, getting in and out, is this little bit up through here. It's going to make it difficult for bigger combines and stuff later on as well. But that's fine. We will cope. We will find a way. So then I'm going to come in through here. And I'm going to start doing a bit of mowing here. Now you can see that our mower has already gone through and has reached a big chunk of this field. But we're now going to get a bit more of it. So I will start up the trailer again. And then I will start the mower. And then I will unfold the baler and start that one up as well. And I can go through here. And what I can also do is I can go to some of our other land and I can go right round the edges and steal a bit from the neighbours from there as well, if I so desire. It would probably not be the neighbourly thing to do to have a mower that runs down the side of our own land and steals a massive quantity of crop from our neighbours. That absolutely would not be the friendly, neighbourly thing to do. That would be reprehensible in the extreme. It would be an awful thing to go and do. So naturally, I'm going to do it. Look at all of that right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. See? See? Look at it all coming in there. Isn't that beautiful? Ha-ha! Right. We've got a little bit of extra grain going in right there. That gives me 1.9 million litres. If I want to be... I've got one bale left in the baler that's like 400,000 litres. I want to be able to get that one as well, which means that we need just a little bit more mowing. I need to just have just like a bit more here. I want to get to that one. If I can fill that bale up, then we're done. And to worry about it after that. I can't get through the hedgerow here because I don't have a spot that I can get through there. And I'm thinking that might be something we ought to do. It's the same down here. Like, we got a really small gap just here. So it makes it difficult to get in and out. Oh, well, we're alright. We're alright with that. Where am I going to go? Oh, I've got this bit. I own this bit here, don't I? I think I do. Look at this. I'm actually mowing my own grass for once. We'll go right the way through there. We'll take out the orchard, and then we'll come on around here. Okay, admittedly, that's the neighbour's land over there. Just the other side of that track. And that will take me to a... That's a full bale, I think. Isn't it? Yes, that is a full... That should now be a full bale, I think. So it's gone 1.9 million, and then it stopped and changed. So if I switch off that one, I'll just pick up that little bit of grass that I've got right there, and then I will switch to the baler, switch that one off, and there's the full bale. That's the one that I want. Right, that's now gone to that trailer, so this one can Actually, that one can fold up. And then go to the trailer. I turn that one off. I got 2 million litres of grass on this trailer. That 2 million litres we will take over now to the shed just over there, the dryer, and that's going to be turning into silage and hay. That's going to distribute back, and that will be used for the cattle. And yeah, I do think that maybe we should be seriously considering removing more of the hedges there. I think it's just going to make life easier for us, isn't it? No, I don't want to turn that one on. I'll take straps off. Okay. Right, I don't want to take straps off. What I want to... Oh, it is dumping them. I didn't think it was removing the bales, but it is. Oh, wait a minute. Have I got a limit of... am I limited to how much I can put in here? It's this one, isn't it? There. I am. I'm limited. 2 million. That's it. It won't take any more. So I want to activate grass hay, and I want to activate the grass silage. There. Grass into silage, and grass into hay. So then that will make these two. Hay is distributing. Silage is distributing. Mineral feed is distributing because it's coming from somewhere else and it's going into there. Lime is doing the same. Right, everything is working as it should be, except for this. Much of you. That bale is only 6,500 litres. Right, let me move forward a bit, and then that bale, we can set that down, do something with it. I've set that one down over there. That one can have something done with it, and then you can stay there. This lot can come over here. So the baler is not going to be needed until next year. The mower is not going to be needed until next year. They're a big lot of money if I keep them on lease. And they're both leased machines. I don't own either of them. No, I don't. They're both leased. Yep. So it doesn't actually tell you, if you click on here, what the lease cost is per month, which is something that I've never really understood. Why is it not telling me how much is this going to cost me each month that I've got it on lease? It does when you get the thing, but you don't remember that. That's like a long time ago. And that's a slight frustration for me. So if I go into here and I just click lease, this will tell us it's 39,000 outright. Per working hour is 16 grand. 7,600 per day. That's the important one. So for the winter, it's going to cost me 7,600 per month to lease. This is the total cost to lease up front. All of this in together, so I can lease it for 40 grand straight up. And then I have additional costs as I go through. So if I was to have my 7,600, it's August right now. The next time we'd be able to use this would be May. That's 9 months away. So even if, 9 months at 7,600, we're looking at 66,000, 67,000, something like that. No, it's more than that, 69,000. 69,000 euros. That's a huge amount of money, which is more than it costs to lease it. And then if we come out of that one and we go into the mower, because the mower is going to be the same, that I'm going to want in May, but I'm not going to want it before then. So I want to go into, where's mower, grassland care mowers, right there. And then I can scroll up through here. So that one is 1.2 million, lease that is 63,000, that's 12,500, so that's 120,000, 125 less, that's like call it 110, it's 112,500, but yeah. With our other costs, we're looking at about 200,000 euros in total if I just keep them until next year, whereas if I get rid of it now and then I re-lease it back in May, again, I have it again in May, it's going to cost me like 100,000 plus the running costs. So it's a lot cheaper if I ditch these two now. I don't want to keep it over the winter, so I return that one. Yep. Here we go. And the mower. Return that one. Yep. There we go. And then I've got these 3 left. Now, the trailer I'm using every day. The plow, it's not a good idea to keep that one. Except I was just thinking I might actually want the plow now in a minute. Let's just see how much this one is. Did I alter the... That's 250,000. That one's not as bad. Lease. 12,750 is 2,500. So 5 months. I'm not going to really use it for 5 months, am I? I don't need to plow anything. What am I planting? I'm planting barley across all of this, but what am I planting elsewhere? I think we're going to go with canola and sugar beet, and we'll divide the land in half up there because canola and sugar beet is needed in order to grow this, and it's also going to get us sugar. So we'll be able to get that, but that'll get us the canola oil. I mean, we're already getting some of this coming in from the greenhouses, which would be fine, but a little bit extra is not going to hurt. So we've already got one big area cordoned off of barley. If I was to go sugar beet and canola right there, the only other thing that I would want, really, at the moment is corn to go in here, but I don't have the other greenhouses put down yet in order to produce the onions and peppers and stuff for those, because I also need corn for the cereal up here, not the chocolate cereal. I need it for this cereal, and I need honey to go with that. So if I was to get some honey production going, and we've got the oats being grown, and then get a bit of corn, I can have the basic cereal, and got the sugar right there, but, more sugar is not going to hurt. And then we want strawberries. And there's a few things they're going to want strawberries for, so we're going to want a greenhouse that is going to give us some strawberries. So we want all of these fields over here with barley. Half of the fields over that side I want to be planted with oats, and half with sugar beet. And then we will do... Yeah, I don't even need to do the sugar beet because we got enough sugar, so I could do corn. We'll do corn and so I got the oats. I want the corn for here and also for the other one. And it'd be nice to have quite a bit of corn coming in, just because. And it was sunflowers and canola. I wanted that to be able to make the mineral feed. I remember now. I remember why I wanted sunflowers and canola, because I need it for here. And so I'm going to need soybeans and also sugar beet. And I've got sugar beet being produced. So if I was to go for some corn, I won't put the corn in here. I'll put the corn in for the cereal and also the potato factory. So half corn and half oats. Canola, rather. Canola, not oats. I was thinking oats. Half canola and half corn. What am I looking at? I was looking for the dates, but they're over here. So half it canola. I can plant canola now, and corn is in spring. Barley is next month. I could go and plant both lots next month. I've got a planter here, which I'm actually thinking I might change over and we'll use a different planter at some point. And I've got a front weight over there. This fertilizer spreader is great and all, but I want the bigger one. The bigger fertilizer spreader, though, is quite a lot more money. And I'm not sure that we're anywhere close to being able to afford that one yet. Where are they? That one's 600,000. That one, I don't remember what I did to change it. It's only 33,000. That one is 6 million. That one's got a 40,000 litre capacity. This one has less so, but they do have a fair reach on them. And it's the fair reach which is the good bit. So if I have this fertilizer spinner now, I need to go and spread the fertilizer on the grass. That's why I need the fertilizer. Oh! I have a slight problem. All my fertilizer is being distributed, isn't it? I don't have any I think we're up against it here now, aren't we? Where's the fertilizer? Where is the fertilizer production machiney doodah? Fertilizer machine doodah is completely empty. The fertilizer has been sent off to other locations, which means I'm going to need to buy the fertilizer in order to be able to go and spread it on the grass, because I've only got 2,000 litres in this thing, and that's not enough. So I'm just going to have to go here, bite the bullet and buy it. That's fine, we can do that, just to start off with. Run you into there. And then we go and spread a bit of fertilizer on the grass. And then once we've done that, we need to put... not sugar beet. That's in the spring. Let's start spreading fertilizer on here. Once I have done the fertilizer spreading, I'm going to need to put... Actually, what am I going to need to put? This spreads a really long way, by the way, as far over as you can see, and it's still spreading. Like, it goes a really, really long way. So we should only need to be able to just, like, drive around here once. If I go up here, it's probably going to miss the corner of that field over there. Like, that's literally it. That's the only bit that's going to be missed. I'll go in around this way, like this. And it's going to take everything up to the road over there. And then I'll go like this. Bring you in that way. There's everything over there. So if I have a look, you can see is like a little bit not quite even spread there where I was going around the corner. 1, 2, 3, soil composition. There. So there's a little bit along that edge that hasn't been spread with fertilizer, and then we got a piece down through here. And that's literally it. So if I go... like that, and take that bit in. And then I go down here, like this. And I'll start spreading fertilizer along there. And then I'll go up through the middle here. This will just take care of all of the rest of this. Bring that around that corner. And I got 600 litres left. I had 4,000 litres of fertilizer in here. And I've managed to do all of the fields. So I probably should have gone up a little bit further into this corner to do this. I can bring that in around now, and boom, job done. With 400 litres left over, 10% of our fertilizer still remains in the spreader. Now that is efficiency. Efficiency is our watchword. Sort of. Take this back. So what I'm wondering is whether or not I should plant the canola today or leave that until tomorrow and then plant the barley at the same time. So we plant canola and barley all at the same time. So everything this side of the road is going to be barley, and half of the other side of the road is going to be not barley. This machine here, I'm going to keep the fertilizer spreader because I'm going to need it for doing some more fertilizer spreading. That seed drill right there, I'm actually thinking that I don't want to be using it. I want to lease the other one that I've got, so this one here can be returned. I'm just going to need to empty out the stuff that I've got in it, because I filled it all the way up to the brims. So if I bring you out over here and then empty that one out like that, not enough space to unload. Empty that one out like that. And then I go into the shop like this, and I go there, and I go to Cedars. This one can now be returned. I've had it sat in a shed for absolutely ages. Probably shouldn't have done. And then if I go into here, I'm going to be wanting to lease the new seed drill, which is here and here. And it's going to be the one that I have most recently done some work to. And I'm actually really liking this one. I think I've got this one sort of fairly well balanced. We can have any colors that we want on it. There's all kinds of colors on this one. Got really nice shiny greens on it here. It's got lots of metallic color. The metallic colors always end up coming up quite dark. But yeah, you get the idea. We can have whatever we want on here and then lease. It's 2.7 million, and I got 100,000. I don't have enough money. This is a slight problem. But we should have some more money by the morning, and then we'll also have some stuff that we can go and sell, which means that we should be okay for being able to lease it. At least that's what I'm hoping. Now, I want to go up this way. Nope, not this way. The greenhouses are not producing anything yet, and the reason they're not producing anything yet was I noticed a slight error that I had made, which was with the lime. I had that one. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.